What's going on, gang? Gutter Cleaner you here. It's your boy Brett. I wanted to come to you with another video today, and it's just these little lessons that I've learned now that I've been in the industry for, I guess, going on about 5 years now, and this is my second year with my current business, which is Good Boy Gutter Protection, based out of North Carolina. The thing is this, it's when you're doing work for a customer, you need to make sure that you're securing the second sale. And I think oftentimes in this industry, we get tied up in getting the one job and getting it done and making sure that everything looks good, that we forget about or overlook that second sale. Now, if you're doing a gutter guard job, probably gonna last time you sell them on a gutter related activity, but if you are doing a gutter cleaning, a house washing job, a roof blow off, some form of a repair, something like that, there's going to be subsequent cleanings that need to happen as time progresses. And the absolute cheat code that I've learned is that it is, once you get that first job sold, you have a conversation with them, you show them before and after photos, and you just say, hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead and get you on the schedule for every 6 months or once a year. Does that sound good to you, right? And you're just letting them know that, hey, this is something that has to happen on a regular basis. I'm gonna make the assumption that you're busy and you got stuff going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and recommend that I come out at least once a year or twice a year, contingent upon the severity of tree coverage at their location. And most of the time that customer's gonna go, yes, please do that, because they're going to forget about it. The reason the gutters are in disrepair now is because they forgot about it or been putting it off. But if it's on their schedule, it's now on me to remind them that I'll be out at a certain time frame to get these things done. It takes one less thing off of their plate. I have so many customers that I've done this with, and it's nice now being in my second year, those jobs just come back up and it's like, oh, here's an extra 150, 200 just came out of nowhere because I didn't have to go make a new sale. It's the same customer being repeated over. Another cool thing about this is that it'll also increase your valuation of your business. If you ever thought about selling it off to somebody else or another organization, they're really gonna care more about that reoccurring type of work. I got approached by Ned Stevens a few weeks ago about potentially buying out the business, and what they really cared about were the reoccurring gutter cleanings. They didn't care so much about my gutter installs or my gutter guard jobs, which I understand. Those are one-off projects. Those aren't repeatable. It's very hard to forecast that forward. But if I have 10 reoccurring gutter cleanings every single month, that's a predictable, forecastable type of metric, which they feel comfortable with saying, hey, look, if you got this amount, we'll pay you this much for the business, because they know over a certain time frame, they'll get a recoup on their investment. So ultimately, I didn't go forward to them just because I'm too small right now, but maybe in a year or two, I'm at the level in which they're looking for. But at the end of the day, increasing your valuation of your business via the reoccurring cleanings is paramount. Whether you decide to sell it or not, it gives you the ability to forecast and kind of have a heads up into your business model. Much like if you were a lawn care business, you know that, hey, I got 10 yards every single day from March until September. Cool, it's predictable. I know what to expect. Whereas if you're mainly project based, which gutter cleaning is the very first go around, or gutter guards or gutter installs, you're only able to forecast out a handful of weeks, which is the majority of my business. But I've been, as the year goes along, I'm constantly and slowly acquiring more and more of these reoccurring gutter cleaning customers. And that way, as time moves forward, let's say 2-3 years from now, boom, I'll know what my sales and what the forecast will be every single year or every month of the year. And then you start throwing in the projects to really set it above and beyond. That's when bringing on employees, that's when making real calculated investments become an actual thing. Right now, it's way too scary for me to try to bring somebody on, because I don't know what's going to happen in 3-4 weeks from now. But if I knew that I had $10,000 in gutter cleanings coming up over the next 60 days, and I know every single day or every month moving forward, me bringing someone on knowing that, hey, I'm only going to pay them $2,000 because I got 10 coming in, that's a positive, smart investment, right? So the point I'm trying to get to is, don't sacrifice long-term money for the short-term money right now. Sometimes getting that gutter cleaning because you went super cheap feels good in a moment to make your paycheck now, but don't give up on or forget about that same customer being clean on a regular basis. And even if you want to pose the conversation as, hey, look, I can clean you one time for $199, or I can get you on the schedule for twice a year for only $175 each, right? Or something along the lines of that. If you want to provide some type of promotion to get the reoccurrings, go about doing so. But the way I operate is, here's my price for the cleaning. Once the cleaning is done, I show them how great of a job I did, how easy it was to work with me, and I just go ahead and let them know. I'm going ahead and put them on a calendar for every year or twice a year, contingent upon tree coverage in their neighborhood. So hopefully this was something that's good for you guys. If you've been doing it, great, keep going forward with it. If you haven't been, try this on your next few jobs and see if you can't really start to set yourself up for success down the road. Thank you guys again so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Check out Gutter Cleaner U in the links below. I got a couple digital products on there that might be beneficial to you. And then be on the lookout. I will be opening up one-on-one coaching calls again. Just one-time deals, and there's no plan, no monthly subscription. So a one-time 30-minute or hour-long conversation. That way you can ask all your questions. I can give you some, specific personalized feedback based on your current situation and where you're at in your business. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And as always, baby, keep them clean.